Happy frisbeeing, and Trevon just realized that he needs some instructions on how to play frisbee golf. The vlog is back, baby, and we are in Los Angeles. We are here at Oak Grove for the Wintertime Open, and this is the very first disc golf course ever, as far as I'm concerned. If it's not the first disc golf course ever, it's the first like official disc golf course with like real tee pads and real baskets. But Trevon and I are here as basically our preseason event for the 2023 season. We're just getting warmed up and getting ready for the Las Vegas Challenge. And the first round starts tomorrow. And this will be our first full practice round on the course because we just rolled into town pretty late last night. It's a beautiful day, sun is shining, and we are on hole 1. We're gonna be highlighting some of the holes on the course. Nothing too crazy, nothing too specific or particular. First disc golf course ever in the world, so exciting stuff. Somehow in the blink of an eye, half of my best friends are sponsored by MVP. Hold it. Oh, got the crossbar. There it is. Counter skip in the basket. Oh,
Oh, it's so money.
So money, he calls it. Deep. So I'm back in Los Angeles, and this is my first time here since before I was even on Team Discmania back in 2020. My discs have changed, my entire game has evolved, my mentality as myself as a professional disc golfer has changed, and like all of those things really taken into account, like bring a new person, new version of me to this tournament. And it's really exciting to compare because, you know, all the discs I used to be throwing on all these holes, like hole 3 here, I'm now throwing the Sky Annie, where back in 2020, I was too scared to do that because I didn't really know how to throw a Sky Annie. I was just throwing a forehand, where now I'm more comfortable torquing over on a backhand anhyzer than I am throwing a hyzer flick to like 400 feet. But it's just really cool to, you know, play each hole, kind of remember back on all the old shots I was throwing and my old disc compared to now, and hopefully end up with a better score. But we are on hole 3, and Trevon, you throwing up shot? Be good for him. Oh, nice. Fun story here. The second round of the 2020 Wintertime Open, my disc landed right on top of this picnic table and I had to throw from it. Well, we just finished what they call the up top holes. One of them, which is normally the spider tree hole, but for some reason this year, we don't get to play on the spider tree basket. One of the most iconic things about the course. Trevon's never played here before.
I drove all the way across the country and the basket is not in the tree.
All Trevon wanted for his preseason debut was to putt on the spider tree basket, and unfortunately he doesn't get to do that. But that's what I mean, like the course is way different layout than I remember. It's a good day to be in Southern California. Beautiful weather after absolute haul of a drive the last week. I left Jacksonville last Tuesday, and 8 days later I am in Los Angeles on the Pacific coast coming from the Atlantic coast. So definitely something I wouldn't recommend to anybody. We made it after a couple pit stops and a great stay in Austin, Texas. We met up with our buddy Ian. We are here on the course preparing for the first tournament of the year. Oh, come on. No. Ah! No, come on. He's aiming for the mountains, folks. Beautiful scenery. There it is, right there. Trevon took my advice. I told him to pick a spot on the mountain and remember it because there's nothing else to aim for. Or ace it. That's pretty good. Oh, somebody is parked.
Don't get cool putts if you park it though.
Yeah, baby, let's go. Birdie on an easy hyzer hole. That's how we like it. I'll just keep up with Trevon as best I can. This is the playing through a group in front of us hyzer. And that looks pretty good. He asked it to skip in. Here featuring on this hole, I have a brand new MD5 to the bag, insanely flat, which I've never seen before. And I absolutely love it. So we're gonna give it a shot right here. Oh, come on. Yeah, it is beefy, I guess. We'll go with the FD1 because that's what I did yesterday, and it worked just fine, so we're going standstill. All right. Ooh.
I'm actually redoing it for you just so
Trevon just wanted to let everybody know for sure that he was closer, even though this wasn't even my first shot. We are officially out in the wide open desert with a nice view though. And this hole has got to be probably one of the must-gets, I would say. Standard FD3 shot. What are you throwing? Fireball? Basically the same thing I'm doing. Oh baby. Give him that skip. Yeah. Yeah. FD3. I just got to follow Trevon's line. I probably actually shouldn't call you Trevon in the vlog because people might think that that's your actual name. So for everybody at home, it is Trevon. And if you are friends with him, you can call him Trevon. I'll take the CTP. We call this a putt with a view. Oh, he squeaks it in the little finger gun. And who's this? Who's this right here? That's me. Tapping in for birdie. But look at this. Let's see if you can get it. It's pretty cool. I mean, at least there's something good out of being in the desert. You get the nice mountain view. And every single year, the holes out here in the desert change up. This year, they're in a complete like reverse rotational order than what I'm used to, but I feel like that's just part of this tournament's identity, is keeps you on your toes. My magnetized PD, I know everybody at home has been absolutely loving this, making comments about it. So just for everybody at home, we're gonna let this bad boy fly. Go in. Oh, did you see the dust kick up? Yeah. That's absolutely parked. We're going for the low camera angle. To the rising camera angle. To an absolute pipe job. Both parked it. Look at that hat. He looks so good in it. Okay, standing on the tee, we have Jacob Curtis, known as Cupcake, and we're gonna see if he's a true professional or not. He recently got second place at the Goat Hill Challenge. He did. And he's
on 14 throwing shot.
What?
He's having a stroke.
That's so good.
Yeah, I think that's an eagle or birdie, whatever.
He's calling the eagle or birdie.
It's very good.
All right, we've now arrived to hole 15, where they have this sign, world's first Frisbee golf course. A little bit of instructions on how to play some disc golf, and then happy Frisbeeing. And Trevon just realized that he needs some instructions on how to play Frisbee golf. All right, now that you've seen the sign for the world's first Frisbee golf course, I'm gonna take you to the world's first Frisbee golf basket. I mean, it still has the general dynamics of a basket where it's got the cage and then the chains. It's got a square pole though, but if you guys have ever seen Seppo's video he did here, he's like, I'm too scared to putt on it because the chains are really light and really weak, and I would just be scared to break it. But very cool that they still have the original basket on display here. This whole place is just a piece of our history, and I'm glad to get to experience it each time I come back. All right, Trevor, we're on hole 18. This is for the win.
The win?
Yeah, you're leading the tournament by 1 over me and Cupcake. Oh, he's gonna win the tournament. Got it. Okay. Oh, just missed the Mando. Oh, he's throwing a Firebird skipper. It needs to skip. It's skipping. Wow, round the corner. I threw my MD3 right here, and we're gonna try and birdie it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Snuck it right up there. Trevon wanted to go back to the tee, try again. So we got the catch cam action. Coming right at us. No bag. Oh, baby. What a shot. Basket straight down the pipe where I just parked it, with an opportunity to finish with a birdie. Going mid-range flick on the dance floor for the win. That's our champion. That is a couple of birdies to finish. So I tap out my night strike. And that's gonna do it for today's video. So that was the very first disc golf course in the world. Shout out to Trevon for coming along, of course. It's been a good trip so far, but the tournament starts tomorrow, which is gonna be completely old news for you guys because I'm gonna post this way after the tournament's done. So I hope that we shot well, and I hope you enjoyed the video. But as always, yeah, so I hope we actually win, and that was the putt to win. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.